Alrighty, so in this lesson, we're going to talk about the tile flooring and the line items for the tile flooring. Um, let's take a look real quick. 7 line items that we have right here. Okay, so let's get into it. First things first, when dealing with tile floor, we have to remove the tile floor covering. Okay, now if you go here, tile floor covering comes in different grades. So this is the normal. Then if the floor looks cheap, then you could go standard, which is less than the normal. Economic is even cheaper. High grade, then premium. This depends on what the insured say. If they have like a really expensive tile that they're using and it's like a really expensive home, then you might want to upgrade that. But most of the time, we're just going to be using the normal tile covering. Okay, and then you want to replace the tile covering that you just removed. So we use that one. Now the line item says this is for the tile, the grout, Thinset or Mastic, and the use of ceramic tile saw and installation and labor. Okay, we're gonna talk about Thinset and Mastic in a second. But let's go here. Let's talk about the tile and stone sealer. Go right here, sealer and labor. So what I use when I don't really understand a lot of stuff is ChatGPT, and to kind of get a clearer understanding of what certain things are. So let's go to tile, stone, and sealer and grout sealer, and to find out what exactly they are. So tile and stone sealer, the purpose designed to protect tile and stones from staining, water damage, and wear. It's particularly important for porous materials like natural stone, marble, granite, limestones, which can absorb liquid and stain easily. Okay, so that's the purpose of the tile and stone sealer, which is what we're using it for. Applied directly to the tile or stone surface, it can be applied before or after grouting, depending on the type of tile and the manufacturer's recommendation. Types vary in terms of sheen and level of protection. Some enhance the color of the stone, while others are invisible. They may often vary in terms of penetration depth and resistance to the different types of stain. The grout sealer is specifically formulated to protect grout, which is typically porous and prone to stain and harbor bacteria. Grout sealer helps prevent moisture and grime from penetrating into the ground lines. Applied only to grout lines and not the tile itself, it is important to apply after the grout is fully cured, which means it's fully dried. Okay, so that's the grout and stain, tile and stain. So the tile obviously is that thing, and the grout is that white line in between. So the tile sealer is going to go over the tile. The grout is going to cover the marks. So let's go here. So that's what the grout sealer looks like. Now if we go back here, it says includes tile grout. We just talked about grout, Thinset or Mastic. So what are these two things? Basically, these are the things that keep the tile down on the concrete, the adhesive. So let's go and take a look. Thinsets and mastics are two different types of adhesives used in tile installation. Thinset, also known as Thinset mortar, is a blend of cement, fine sand, and water retention compound. It needs to be mixed with water before use. It's commonly used for installing ceramic, porcelain, and stone tiles, especially in areas exposed to moisture like bathrooms, kitchen, and outdoors. The Thinset is known for its strong bonding strength and durability. It is also resistant to moisture and temperature changes, making it suitable for floors and outdoor application. Removing tiles set in Thinsets can be challenging due to strong bonding. It usually requires a hammer and chisel or power tools to break the bond. Mastic. Mastic is an organic glue made of plant resin. It's pre-mixed and ready to use straight from the container. It is primarily used for wall tiles in dry area. It's not recommended for high moisture areas or floors since it's not a water resistant as Thinset. Mastic has strong initial grip and it's easy to use, making it popular choices for DIY projects, especially for kitchen backsplashes or bathroom wall tiles. So this is going to be used for the floors in the kitchen, bathroom outdoors. This is going to be used for wall tiles um, in the kitchen and the bathroom. Okay, so now that we understand what Thinset and Mastic is, let's go back here. Now, sometimes you can add additional labor to remove tile from concrete. And what that is chipping, hammer, grinder, and additional labor costs to remove ceramic tile from concrete slab. This is to remove any Thinset or Mastic materials from the concrete surface in preparation for a new tile or floor covering that will be applied. So these little things right here, they need extra care, extra time to be removed. So that's a little something that you could use. Now, if you're using hammers and chisels and power tools, you're probably going to have cracks or dents in the floor, and it's not going to create a smooth, even surface. So you can use floor leveling cement. So this is a picture of what it looks like. Self-leveling cement and installation. So they're pretty much pouring the leveling cement on the slab to kind of give it a more flat feel now again, like it was before, making it easier. And you could use it as light, average, or heavy, just depending on how bad the damage is. Okay, and also you could do a mortar bed for tile floor. Now, most insurance companies, if you're working for insurance companies, probably will just use these for. There's additional that can be used as well, but this one is a bonus, and then this one is definitely a bonus. This is basically you're breaking up the concrete slab and you're going to be creating a new concrete slab. And if you take a look at the price, $9,000 to remove the mortar bed and put a new mortar bed in for the tiles, $9,000. So for that small room that I've been using, let's take a look. The same small room, 40 by 35, to replace all the tiles, get the additional mastic and Thinset off, to level the floor, and to create a new mortar bed is going to be about $33,000, $34,000. Insurance companies are not trying to pay all that. The only way that they will pay that is if something comes into the house and just breaks the tile and the mortar bed and just smashes it completely. If it's a hurricane or a flood or anything like that, and the water comes in, they don't believe that the water is going to go underneath the tile. It's going to cause damage or molding. So basically, what insurance companies will do is just provide a really deep clean for the tile, right? And just clean the area, make sure there's no molding and all that kind of stuff. So they probably won't, because it kind of makes sense. You could just mop it up or wipe it up, but a lot of public adjusters or contractors want the full tile to be redone, especially if there's a crack in it, and that's what they will do. This is for a full. Now you can make it smaller, more palatable if it's just like a section of tiles and not the full living room. So you can just change 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. And just if we take these things out right here, delete that. And then we're down to $200 for all of this stuff. So if a couple of tiles are broken, then you could just do it like that. And this is doable for insurance company, of course. $200 is nothing, so you could do it like that. Now these are pretty much the line items. Usually you're gonna be using all the way up to here. This maybe, and these two are additionals. But these are the line items that you use for tile flooring. See you guys in the next lesson.